What's going on, Bird Game? Philly Carnage here, coming back year 3 of the Indianapolis Colts rebuild. So, where we left off last season was here at pick 14. Not 100% sure where we want it to go. Uh, we definitely need lineman. Anthony Costanzo retired last season, so we could always look here on the offensive line. Uh, not really the greatest. Kristen Darisol, early second round, red chip player. Trey Smith wouldn't be bad. We could always bump him around. I don't understand this Roger Collins with a 7.2. That's probably one of the mess ups there. If you guys checked out the Buccaneers rebuild that I just did, I found 3 linemen that were absolutely garbage. So I had to go through and work them. Pretty sure there's some others somewhere, but Creed Humphrey could be one. Wyatt Davis, be nice to be able to somehow grab him in the second round. Uh, so yeah, I mean, right there was another one. Patrick Sills. So who knows? But really, defense is another one that we could look at bringing in. Jason Owe looks like an absolutely phenomenal prospect. 6'5", 256, speed rusher from Penn State. And we know corners are where we need, help as well. So, there could be a chance that we could swing back around in the second, if not a little later, to grab one of those. So, with our first pick, we're going to bite the bullet a little bit. All right. Jason Owe, 256, 21, speed rusher out of Penn State, 71 overall, hidden dev. We reached, but 91 speed. Damn. If only we could go and build up the rest of his attributes. I'm kind of curious if this was supposed to be a running back prospect. I have no idea. But I'll take it. All right, so I completely forgot how many draft picks that we had. But, I mean, as you saw, we got Jason Owe, 71 hidden dev. We got Carlos Basham, 73 normal, I believe. Yes. We went Rondell Moore, 73 overall, hidden dev receiver here in the second round. Absolutely phenomenal whenever it comes to speed. Dylan Moses, another hidden dev, I think. Yep. Travis Etienne, hidden dev. Asante Samuel Jr., 71 overall, normal. Terrence Mitchell, we needed a left tackle, 66 overall. Baron Browning, 69 overall, hidden dev. Al Blade, 67. Ben Brown, 64. Tariq Thompson, 60. And Landon Young, just another left tackle, add depth, normal dev trait. So here we are kicking off season 3. Taking a look at the team, 87 overall, 88 offense, 87 defense. So we still got Wentz at the helm, who has regressed back to a star dev. Jonathan Taylor, Travis Etienne, our big free agent pickup, Calvin Ridley, 97 overall superstar. Michael Pittman, Zach Pascal, Rondell Moore. Mo Alley Cox is our starting tight end. Brandon Smith, Pinter, Kelly, Quentin Nelson, and Mitchell. Defensively, we bumped up Owen to our left end. Still got Stewart, DeForest Buckner, and Toure. Rondell Moore, Rocky Sin as our starting corners. We did go out and put L and I think it was Nelson on the trade block. So we'll see if we can pull anything for them. We got Blackman and Bishop as our free safeties. Okereke and Darius Leonard are now superstars. Malik Hooker there in the middle as just the start of Dylan Moses and Browning as our hidden dev rookies. And then we also got Parks, who we got after year one. So, defense is starting to shape up pretty nicely as week one here. We start the first 2 weeks up against the NFC East. Wentz is trying to get, some sort of redemption against Philly. Not only did they trade him, but they also lost in the Super Bowl. And the Colts get a 36-14 victory against Philly as, as normal, just slowly working those upgrades. We got a new ability unlocked for Bobby Okereke, uh, short route KO. All right, I'll take it. As we got the Dallas Cowboys here in week 2, trying to improve to 2-0, and we suffer a 28-7 loss. So, kind of is what it is there. Would have been nice to beat them. I absolutely hate losing to Dallas any time of the year. So, hopefully, we'll be able to figure out how to right this ship quickly. So, taking on the 2-0 Houston Texans, trying to get back in that win column after we suffered our first loss of the year, we get a 21-20 victory. So sitting 2-1, that gives us that extra boost there over the Texans whenever it comes to divisional standings, all that good stuff, especially whenever it comes down to what it actually means come playoff time, as we got Rondell Moore now officially up to a 95 overall. Jeez. So we got that +1 catching and +1 speed. Fantastic. That puts him up to a 98 speed now, I think. We'll have to check that out because I'm not 100% sure. If I remember correctly, he was 97. All right, so he was 96. Now he's a 97 speed receiver. I like it. As we have a new injury. Julian Blackman done for the year, complete PCL tear. Freaking-tastic. So that puts our second year now free safety in that starting spot, I believe. Bishop. Yeah. The Bishop is there. Big overall drop, 15 points. So hopefully Bishop is able to keep doing his thing, as we got the 1-2 Jacksonville Jaguars, and we get a 35-31 win. We got a player of the week. We got Tell, 5 tackles, 2 interceptions. Now remember, he is on the trade block. So far, we have not had anybody put anything in for him or the other corner, Nelson, I believe it was, that we put up there. As we're coming in here week 5 against the 1-2 New York Giants, and we get a 31-17 victory. Offensive coordinator wants to talk about this Thursday night game. Let's get these guys their rest since they are coming 5 days. Get that +1 morale, as the Bengals are sitting 3-2. Not a terrible team. So if we can come out here and squeak away the victory, finish up 5-1 before the bye week, be fantastic. And we get absolutely destroyed, 42-14. Maybe we should have emphasized preparation over the rest. After that, we can't go back-to-back weeks, allow our guys to rest. So we're going to spend this bye week trying to figure it out here before our week 8 game against Denver. Checking out, our re-signs, Bobby Okereke. Definitely want to bring him, Rock Sin, Kari Willis. It'd be nice to bring all of them back. Oh, goggles. Before I go any further, let's lock up goggles. Really wish. And he wants, what an ass. He wants more money. So these guys will all be gone. Definitely no need for Wilkins there after we brought in ETN. Nick Nelson, Marvel Tell, they're out there on the trade block. So let's lock up Bobby Okereke. He wants a little more Rocky Sin. Can we make a deal with you? There we go. We at least got one of them locked up. Harris, I want to bring him back. We're going to have to see towards the end of the year as we sim up here to the Week 8 game against Denver, who are 1-5. Should be a easy victory, but as always, we know how Madden is. As I said, we know how Madden is. We suffer a 24-17 loss as we got the 5-2 loss of Vegas Raiders, and we lose 34. I wanted to say 35. 35. Yeah. 34-28. DeForest Buckner, focus on that D line. We need to get some sort of pressure. I didn't realize that Blackman was going to be such a big hit there, as we got the Miami Dolphins here 3-5. Let's come in and try to get off of this losing streak. Mo Alley Cox wide open, able to get in for the touchdown. Let's go. It may have been a little cover 2 beater, but I don't know what the defense is coming out in. So, taking a look here at next gen stats, see what we got. Mo Alley Cox gets a clean break. Linebacker stays still. We have all day to throw. A little over 2 seconds. Mo Alley Cox wide open and just able to muscle his way in there. Hits, a grand speed of 21.2 mile an hour. Pretty fast for a big man. But hey, it's a touchdown. Yep, Byron Jones. There, I got hit. Should have never made the pass. Wentz throws the pick. Comes out one hell of a duck. Underthrown. As Miami gets another shot here on defense. First time they weren't able to do anything. And we almost had the interception. Would have been nice. So here we are. No 2nd and 10. Just try to run some little man coverage here. Try to get some pressure with this defensive line. We get in there, luckily, because Mike Gesicki was wide freaking open. As we can't have that. We need to be able, get pressure, at least get home. And there's another. What the hell was that? Devontae Parker just pushes off. Gets oh, okay. Never mind. Forget what I said because it was incomplete. As we're getting the ball back here in the first quarter, defense made a stand. Thank the Lord. As it's a touchback. We're getting the ball here at the 20-yard line. So why not come out with a double lead? Use the power of our offensive line and everybody else to get Jonathan Taylor out into open space to pick up 11. So Miami's down here right on the outside of the red zone. We haven't really been able to get really much as we got pressure there, which forced Tua to throw the ball out of the back of the end zone. He's only 3 for 11. So, we've done our job as far as getting pressure to him, but they've been able to convert when they need it. As here's another look. 2nd and 10. it would not surprise me. Somehow they get this completed as we got roughing the passer on uh Grover. I forget his last name. Oh, Jason Owen gets roughing the passer there somehow. All right. As he wasn't even the one that got back there. There we go, DeForest Buckner. DeForest Buckner back there for the sack. 2nd and 16. Here, under 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. As we're on him now. See if we can get pressure. Nope, they run the screen. Can we get there? He stepped out of bounds. Who's that, Miles Gaskins? Two to Miles Gaskins. It was for 9 yards. 3rd and 7. Need a big stop here. Let's hold them to 3 because we have not been able to do anything on offense other than that first drive. DeForest Buckner gets in there and able to knock him down and made that ball, just fly out of there. 4th and 7. They're going to take their 3. So we're going to come out here and try the bubble screen, which we're able to convert. Let's see the speed. One thing I hate about next gen, you can't actually see the speed right away, as we have an opportunity to hit more here on the deep ball if we can get this ball off. We can't, so we'll just dump it down. Zach Pascal, don't know why I tried to juke there. Joda just kept running. Let's get in this hurry up, because we have a chance. We get single high coverage for the safety, as we just kind of threw it out there for nobody. Dumb ball. Wentz out here trying to play some hero ball. Let's go back to the screen. See if we can have the screen actually pop off for us. Blocks are picked up. We're able to make that juke, and all right. But Rondell Moore, he has a little bit of swag with him. Able to pick that up, as we'll go some PA counter go. Honestly, don't ever think that I've ran this, but we'll give it a shot. Big 4th down here as Miami is trying to tie this ball game up. If we can stop them, it's great for us, because that gives us... Oh, I thought he almost caught that. But that gives us the ball back just over 5 minutes. As you see on the screen, Jonathan Taylor has not been able to really do anything since the start of the game. We haven't been able to really do anything. It's just been rough, as we might as well just try to get him the ball here, and yeah, we'll just try to milk this clock. Let's go. He beat his man right off that line, as we got some next gen stats here. It was just one of those quick little drop backs, one step back, and boom, really was there. Beats Van Noy, and just completely cleared it. Dropped it right in the breadbasket, as if only Calvin Ridley was able to stay in there. He would have had an easy touchdown, just over 20 yards. Well, 20 mile an hour. But I'm good with it. As I stated earlier, anything is good, for the team as far as gaining yardage, as we find what huge hole for Jonathan Taylor as he comes up and picks up 15 yards on the play, 500 rushing yards on the season. Still over, 4 minutes to go. You have not really milked this clock as much as I wanted to, as it's taking us right back here to this same play. As we audible, see if we can get Calvin Ridley again. We do. Can he come? No. What? How the hell was that an interception? How was that an interception? He is clearly out of bounds. Catches, eh. Catch 1, 2. All right, he's in. Still bullshit. As now Miami gets the ball, over 4 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts. We just need to stop them so they don't get a touchdown. As all right, able to get that ball swatted back into his face. Defense is trying to make that stand. Well, let's just send the blitz. See if we can get home. We got a clear line. I'll run him back, picked him up, but Gesicki's there for the completion to a 10 of 27. That completion percentage is absolutely dog shit. Let's try it. Let's try bringing the safety blitz. This game should not be as close as it is. And then that happens. Oh, I love Madden. I love Madden. You know, occasionally you just got to remind yourself you love the game. All right, we got 4th and 1. 4th and 1, 2-minute warning. Let's go. Defense needs a stand. Can we get them to turn the ball over once again? If we can, that would be absolutely fantastic. You know, guard the outside as we're there. Seriously. Seriously. God, I hate this game. Michael Pittman. Let's go. Finds the open hole. I didn't think that was even going to work, but it did. Let's go. As we're down here, 3-yard line. We should be able to hit Michael Pittman here on the bubble screen as well. As we do. Unable to make him shake him. But Miami's burning their timeouts. So ultimately, it works out in our favor because we'll at least be able to come out of this with 3 at minimum, as long as we don't turn the ball over. Jonathan Taylor doesn't want 3. He wants 6. And that rushing touchdown. Going up by 7. Extra point pending. All right, defense needs to step up. Needs to do something. That way we don't, suffer a loss here. Can we come away with the interception? I hate this game. Take a look at it. Who just bombs it? Who would come down with this? So somebody tell me. How does the ball, how do I come down and bounce up without hitting somebody's head? Can somebody explain this? Anybody? Because I have no idea. All right. To win this game, we are going with some 3 deep man. And I'm going to even drop Darius Leonard back. If they oh my God. Oh, I hate this game. I truly hate this game. What the hell? The Dolphins are goated. Ball's coming down. All right. The dynamics in this game are something else. That ball just slowly comes down and gradually slides to the left, so Devontae Parker can come down with it.
Offensive unit now, they get set to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now.
So Miami starts out with the ball here in overtime as we just need a stop, need something. And of course not. Our guys can't get off a single block and allows Gaskin to go right around the corner. You know, the way that this game is going, it is shaping up for us to lose. We get the bull rush, we're able to get there, which means Tua just sails that ball out of nowhere. We'll go some cover three spy. See something. If we can do something. As there's a wide open guy. There's a wide open guy. Thank God Tua did not see him. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. We need a stop. We need a stop now. We need some sort of pressure from DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard, anybody. And there we go. DeForest Buckner comes in there to get his 3rd sack of the day. Pummeling Mr. Clutch to force a 4th and 18, knock him way out of field goal range, where they're just going to punt the ball back to us. We'll get the ball roughly 3 minutes to go here in overtime. And we got to go 90 yards. Or at least somehow figure a way to get down into field goal position. So, we lost. We tied. We still lost, though. So, somehow we ended up tying 17-17 as we got the Tennessee Titans here. We suffer a 35-28 loss as we're sitting 4-5-1 on the year. Finally get the first victory against Houston in a long time. 30-14. We can finally handle some upgrades. Get these guys to where they need to be. As we got the Jacksonville Jaguars who are sitting 6-5. If I remember correctly, that is now our 2nd victory over them. We got Malik Hooker, 10 sacks. Well, 10 tackles, 1 sack, and 8 interception. As we're 6-5, we're 6-5-1, taking on the 6-6 football team, and we lose 27-9, sitting 6-6-1. Got the 9-4 Tennessee Titans. Somehow we come out with a 31-28 victory. I'm pretty sure this season's a wash, unless somehow we can find a way to win these next 2 games. And we lose 24-19, most likely taking on the number 1 seed in the AFC. And we get a 30-24 victory, and we miss the playoffs as we did have suffered a ruptured disc there to finish out the season. We did have a weekly award. Hooker again, 14 tackles, 1 sack. Might as well just hit the upgrades and let them roll as we will get up here to the Pro Bowl, see if we had any guys representing the Indianapolis Colts. So getting in here, we got Jonathan Taylor coming in halfback 3. Nobody else. Quentin Nelson, left guard 1. I think that might be our center. Brendan Smith coming in there at 2. DeForest Buckner, DT1. Kenny Moore, even though he's injured. He's able to get in there. He got enough votes to at least get in and represent. And yeah, that will be it for the Pro Bowl. So taking a look at season-ending stats, we were the 16th overall offense and the 26th overall defense. Carson Wentz, not a terrible year. 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Jacob Eason even got in there and tossed for 2 touchdowns. Rushing wise, Jonathan Taylor coming in strong, 12-9. Even ETN, 3-5. Wentz also added 150 on the ground. Receiving wise, Calvin Ridley over 1,006. Zach Pascal over 1,011. Malali Cox 740 and 7. Pittman, definitely not where I'd like to see a number 2 receiver. 5-5. Defensively, we had Bobby Okereke over 100 tackles, 119. 4 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 1 interception. Malik Hooker, 114 tackles, 5 TFLs, 3 sacks, 1 interception. And Kenny Moore, 102 tackles, 4 TFLs, half a sack, 5 interceptions. DeForest Buckner led the way with 12, Toure at 7, Darius Leonard coming in at 6. Interception-wise, Kenny Moore led the way with 5, Tell with 2, and yeah, 3 other guys finished with 1 apiece. MVP goes to Deshaun Watson. Offensive player goes to Deshaun. Carson Wentz coming in there at 10. Defensive player, Myles Garrett. Offensive rookie, Justin Fields. ETN coming in at 4. Defensive rookie, we had a couple, but nobody really got to see the field. Cam Newton was your best quarterback. I don't even think Wentz didn't even make it. Running back goes to Joe Mixon. Jonathan Taylor coming in there at 4. Receiver, Tyreek Hill. Zach Pascal. How Zach Pascal make it over Calvin Ridley? I don't know. Offensive line, we got Quentin Nelson coming in there at 3. Defensive line, Myles Garrett. We got DeForest Buckner there at 5. Linebacker, nobody. Defensive back, Kenny Moore coming in at number 2. And kicker, old Goggles there at 4. So we had nobody retire. We weren't able to go ahead and re-sign Bobby Okereke. So he hit the open market. And I mean, kind of whatever. He regressed to a star dev. I mean, 27 star dev. There's some upside there, but we got, Parks and Browning. They're star devs too. And they're 3 years younger, so they could end up developing corners. I mean, Kenny Moore should have went up, but he didn't. So Carl Willis is our best option for free safety, but we don't have a lot of money to spend anyway, so we will sit out free agency. And pretty much what we're going to do, we're going to send right up to the draft, see where we're sitting. Should be mid-teens for the draft. I know we have a decent amount of picks. So yeah, we are actually all but dead center at pick 15. So we will sim right up to it, see what is on the board. I didn't really scout much. So we don't really have anybody on our board. We have one guy here that is still scouted that will most likely take Rinkin Camp out of Florida, power rusher. Okay. So, really looking at it, maybe go after a strong safety at some point in the draft, but the team overall is pretty solid. With that, we will take a look, see the hidden devs that we got. As Mitchell comes out as a star, ETN comes out as a star, Rondell Moore is a star. Defensively, Dylan Moses is a star. Browning's a star, and Owen is a star. So, all right. Most likely, what we'll do, we'll probably keep Blackman here as free safety and move Bishop over to strong safety. Depending on the draft, see what we have there. But other than that, I'm still happy with this team. Uh, it said down Madden year. Still an 87 overall, 89 offense, 85 defense. So hopefully here in year 4, we'll be able to somehow figure it out and get back on top. As you see on the screen, there's my socials, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Facebook. Make sure to go over and drop follows on all of those. All the links are down below in the description. And don't forget to smash that like button. Drop those comments. I personally respond to every single one of them. And if you're new, make sure you hit that sub button with the little bell icon on. That way you get alerted every time I post new content. Other than that, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Billy's out.